In the letter, Bolt praised Captain Ibrahim Traore for military might or political speeches, but for his courage, humility, and the way he was standing for the forgotten people of Africa. "You remind me," he wrote, "that true leadership is not about titles or medals, but about running the race for others." Usain Bolt, a man who ran alone but inspired millions, saw something in Traore, a man who never ran on tracks but was sprinting against global pressure to protect his people. He continued, "As a Jamaican, I understand what it means to rise from a small island and face giants. And as a black man, I understand the weight of expectations placed on our shoulders. But what you're doing in Burkina Faso is beyond resistance, it is inspiration." The internet exploded. People shared the letter in dozens of languages. African youth called it a moment of unity. Some said it was the biggest crossover between sports and politics since Muhammad Ali. But the most powerful moment wasn't the letter itself. It was how Ibrahim Traore responded. 3 days later, in a nationally broadcast speech, Captain Traore didn't begin with politics or policy or foreign threats. He began with Usain Bolt. He held up the letter, worn, slightly folded. He smiled, a rare moment for a leader known for his intensity. And then he said, "To be acknowledged by someone who has inspired so many across the world, not just for his speed, but for his dignity, is a blessing I never expected." Traore admitted that during the most difficult days of his leadership, when foreign forces threatened his people, when local fear and international pressure were overwhelming, he would sometimes watch Bolt's races on his phone. "I watched the way you ran, head high, fearless, not just for Jamaica, but for every black child watching. It reminded me that our race here in Africa is not just political, it is spiritual." He then said something that moved millions. "Brother Usain, your letter is a medal I will wear in my heart. We may not run the same track, but we are on the same journey." Traore went on to say that African leaders must learn from figures like Bolt, those who didn't.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Kindly for watching me for the first time, make sure you subscribe, like, share and comment. So guys, thank you for my loyal supporters and also returning viewers who are coming back to watch my video. It's not easy to find a sample who can come back and watch your video. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. So in today's video is about Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt has written a very powerful message to Ibrahim Traore, but Ibrahim Traore has replied that message. So kindly guess, let's watch that reply from Ibrahim Traore and then I'll come back with more reaction.
A letter to Captain Ibrahim Traore. I'm going to read this letter to you guys. Before I proceed, please double tap on your screen because it helps the video, and let me know where you are actually watching this from in the comment section. So it reads, the address is to His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of the Transition, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. And it reads, Dear President Traore, I extend to you my warmest greetings from Jamaica. As someone who has spent a lifetime striving for excellence and unity through sport, I admire leaders who seek to uplift their people and inspire a vision for a stronger future. I have followed the development in your country with interest, and I commend your efforts to foster sovereignty, stability, and resilience in the face of challenge. Sport has always been a powerful force for the unity and pride, especially among youth. I believe it can play a key role in the development of Burkina Faso, whether on the track, in the classroom, or through community programs. Empowering young people with opportunities can shape a brighter tomorrow. If ever an opportunity for collaboration, support, or inspiration through sport, I would be honored to contribute in any way I can. Wishing you strength, wisdom, peace, and your leadership journey. Respectfully, Usain Bolt, Olympic champion and world record holder. What do we say to Usain Bolt in Jamaica? Thank you. We know our brothers and sisters in Jamaica, Caribbean, has always been support of our movement. So thank you, Usain Bolt. Thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, Caribbean. And this is a way to actually help. Some of you want to join the military, but I'll bring the updates on how to join the military later. I mean, on the next video. So if you haven't followed this yet, just make sure you follow the account, favorite it, retweet, do whatever you want to do with this video, and meet me in the next video to give you updates on how to actually join the military. Big ups to you, Jamaica. Big ups to you, Caribbean. So anyone who wants to reach what you call it, Captain Ibrahim Traore, please just do so. And we are going to read your letter to fellow Africans so that they will see the support you actually have for Ibrahim Traore. Still, the hashtag is leave Burkina Faso alone. Hashtag leave Ibrahim Traore alone. Go ahead and appreciate this video and send it across. Thank you. We are live right now. Join us and come and give your
African youth to way, diaspora and Caribbeans, Jamaica, Guyana, Trinidad, Bermuda, Antigua, all the Caribbeans around the world, Black Americans around the world, to way. The time is now to save Captain Ibrahim Traore. The Western America never want the goodness of Africa. They only try to assassinate our good leaders. We are not giving them Captain Ibrahim Traore today. We are not giving them tomorrow. Let me start and tell you something. You remember on the 17th of January 1961, the assassination of Patrice Lumumba of DR Congo. Up to date, there is no peace in Congo. Remember, Osakifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Republic of Ghana, on the 24th of February 1966, when Kwame Nkrumah was on his way to Vietnam for peace talk, they overthrown Kwame Nkrumah from the Republic of Ghana. We have never get a good leader like this man ever again in Africa. You remember a leader called Thomas Sankara, Burkina Faso, on the 15th of October 1987. They have assassinated a young man at the age of 37 years. They have assassinated a man. Captain Ibrahim Traore has replaced him. They want to overtake him. We are not allowing that. You remember Muammar Gaddafi, a very good and a vibrant and energetic leader in the land of Africa. Gaddafi was a very good leader to African and African diaspora and the Caribbean at large. On the 20th of October, on the day of Islamic celebration in the whole world, that was the day America and NATO assassinate Muammar Gaddafi from the land of Africa. They are going back to Captain Ibrahim Traore. African youth, wake up. Diaspora, wake up. We are not allowing them from the west, from the east, from the north, from the south. Africa, we must unite to save Captain Ibrahim Traore. The time is now.
That one here for Ibrahim Traore. Wagwan, me general. Every black man on this earth at the moment, I support what you do. Because here we are now. A long time them no want to see Africa stand and unite. See? Them won't go on to divide Africans, come thief we mineral, come divide we and fight, make we fight against each other. See? So the thing you do right now, the general, every African on earth I support you. See? So here we are now. When you liberate Africa and make Africa for Africans, Gaddafi did say that. I will see only part time what them do for African leader will come up, stand and try unite Africans. You see what Gaddafi do? And that you do, my general. See? We see what them do to Zimbabwe president. We see what them do to Amin Dada. Idi Amin. We see only part time. See? So when you liberate Africa and you become the first African president, every black man on this earth should have a citizenship to Africa. Them should have come in and come out, buy property, buy land, build house, married, settle down. Cause them are African. Right now Jamaicans them happy to see Africa a liberate. Seeing? Cause for them profit, me not call them musician enough. For them profit, see this long time. One Jamaica tell me said the last will become the first. That are the prophecy, seeing? So Ibrahim Traore, big up yourself, the general. Right now, Africa feel the spirit of unification, uniting, loving, and building one Africa. Seeing me, General?
President of Burkina Faso have the most loyal soldiers them round him. Them not turn them back against a man there in a no time, no fashion, and them not make nobody make them feel frightened, feel a little bit of money. Them the squad they so loyal to him that in a the last unaliving attempt, my love, them actually take the millions of dollars. Me no know who pay them. But in the last unaliving attempt of the president of Burkina Faso, me hear say the soldiers them take the millions of dollars, carrot go give Ibrahim Traore, show them the plans of the person where did want to hire them, and now them take the money and go invest it back in the country. Yeah, man, it's a great deal. One push through. Me not gonna tell you no to stop. I want them kind of loyalty.
If anything happened to Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, then the rest of the world will know that Africans are not cowards. Listen and listen carefully. I don't know who you are, I don't know where you are. In the days of ignorance, our leaders, our great minds were taken advantage of. But we are no longer in that generation. This is another generation. And the level we are ready to go to save Africa, to build Africa, to support Africa, to give our best to Africa, no one can imagine it. For some of us, we have been waiting, we have been preparing, we have been getting ready mentally, emotionally, skill-wise for this generation, for this time to come. Nobody should allow anybody from anywhere to manipulate our system, our people anymore. If it means educating our people, we will continue to educate our people. What is this thing all about? The resources of Africa. Why are they so interested in the gold in Burkina Faso? Why are they so interested in how Ibrahim Traore goes about fixing his country? All this propaganda and all kinds of stuff that is coming out just to make sure to mess this young man up is not going to be tolerated. It's not going to be tolerated. Every African, every black person on the face of the earth, this is the time to rise and give your support to Burkina Faso and the rest of Africa. You shouldn't be sleeping. The past leaders, they have disappointed us. And we cannot afford to disappoint the next generation. We've got the mind. We can think. We have the understanding. We've got the power. We've got the population. We've got the resources. We don't need nobody. We don't need to borrow money from anywhere in the world. We don't need anybody to loan us anything. We can make use of what we have to build Africa, to build our nation, to build our continent. The world does not understand this new breed, this new generation of Africans. Wherever we are in the world, we believe that we've got what it takes to do what we need to do to build Africa. And that is exactly what Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso, is setting an example. And we are all watching. We are paying attention. We are following. I've never been this broken in my entire life when I see the attempt on his life, because He says, go to your country, go build your country. If you have your resources, go use your resources. If you want to take care of your people, you go take care of your people, friends. You don't need to be in Africa. We don't need you. Emmanuel Macron or whatever you call, we don't need you in Africa. We need ourselves. We have our own way of doing whatever we want to do. Don't even think of influencing America and any other person that want to join force with you to touch that young man. You're gonna feel it. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it. Your people will feel it. Your nation will feel it. We better be careful because we are in a new generation. We are in a new generation. We are in a new generation. Ibrahim Traore, we see what you're doing. We see the work you're doing. We see how you're mobilizing the nation. We see how you're affecting life. We see the impact you are making. Every single one of us from anywhere in Africa, we are making effort. We are putting our best foot forward to make sure that this generation does not disappoint the next generation. And we are going to build a legacy. We're going to do something in this generation that has never been done before. And we're not afraid of anything. We're not afraid of anything at all. We're going to build our communities. We're going to build our local government. We're going to build our state. We're going to build our nation. All these old guys that are just making noise up and down, going, begging for people, we're just watching them. A time is going to come out. Their cup is running out. Their cup is running out. If you are for Africa, this is the time to speak up. If you are for Africa, this is the time to speak up. Words enough for the wise.
Why do you want to kill our president? Ibrahim Traore is our president. Anytime that a good president wants to pop on in Africa, the Westerners always want to kill him. Just look at what happened to Gaddafi, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, Kwame Nkrumah, and now it is Ibrahim Traore. No. Enough is enough. I don't know why the French people are protesting that Ibrahim Traore has to resign or he must be arrested, according to Donald Trump, because he is not using the gold in Burkina Faso for the people. Yet the people are not complaining. How can you be complaining? How can you be crying more than the bereaved? No. What we need to do as African youth, we have to support Ibrahim Traore. We don't have to be like our forefathers who committed the error of not uniting when Kwame Nkrumah wanted to create the United States of Africa. Just look at America. America was made up of 50 different states. They decided to unite together and form the United States of America. And that is one of the reasons that America is very strong. Come to think of it, do you know how strong Africa is going to be if we come together? It is a step-by-step process and we have to begin it now. Let us make the Westerners know that the youth of Africa have become wise. Our eyes are open and we are not greedy as our forefathers who wanted power for themselves. We want somebody who is going to lead us Africans, and we, the youth of Africa, we are behind him. Even if we don't have financial capacity to support him, we can support him morally. Share this video, let it go viral, and let Ibrahim Traore know that he is doing the correct thing, and we African youths are behind him. Let the Western also see that our eyes are open and we are not as dull and as greedy as our forefathers who did not want Africa to unite. We are supporting any good leader that pops on in Africa, even if he's not from our country. So write in the comment section where you are supporting Ibrahim Traore from. For instance, I am from Cameroon, so I'll be writing supporting Ibrahim Traore from Cameroon. You can write in French, soutien pour Ibrahim Traore depuis le Tchad, depuis le Gabon, depuis le Congo, depuis le Senegal. Let us support this man because he is doing something that is going to benefit us. We are in our 20s. in our 30s, it is going to benefit us directly. Even if we were in our 60s, in our 70s, we are still going to support him so that our children are going to benefit from it. What America is benefiting now is because of what their forefathers did. So we should not commit the same error of our forefathers who were greedy. I repeat, who were greedy. Let us support him. Nobody is touching him. He is our president, and we are behind you, Ibrahim Traore. Every time Africa wants to grow, it's like France people are not happy for Africa to grow. You don't want Africa to have something good. All the Westerners. No.
Very, very brief. It's about Ibrahim Traore, the Burkina Faso president. I have to say I was very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed to hear that Burkina Faso citizens abroad were protesting against his government. How can you protest against someone who is effectively changing geopolitics in Africa? How can you effectively say that you are protesting against Ibrahim Traore? What has urged me to respond on this platform is because someone wrote to me through my people asking me to address the Ibrahim Traore situation. It is clear to me that there is an issue with his leadership. And when I say an issue, not necessarily an issue, but people are worried and concerned about how he is conducting and making sure that he effectively caters for Burkina Faso citizens. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't seem to understand why Burkina Faso citizens abroad were protesting if it wasn't because you have been paid to protest. He, in my view, from what we can gather, has had 18 assassination attempts. That is a world record. 18 assassination attempts. And I'm talking about fake assassinations. 18 assassination attempts. That is worrying. I'm calling on all African leaders to do what we can to protect Ibrahim Traore. I know that not all African leaders support the way he has taken over power. But it is clear to me, and it is clear to those who want to get rid of him, and those protesting, and those who support him, that he is very, very effective as a leader. And I am supporting Ibrahim Traore all the way. All the way. I would not repeat this. Ibrahim Traore has all my support. And to all Burkina Faso citizens, both abroad and in your country, make sure you fall behind your leader. What we are experiencing in Africa is great. He's changing geopolitics for the better. And for those who are planning assassination attempts and assassination coups, it will not work. It will not work. Africa must protect Ibrahim Traore.
Malcolm X was stating the facts when he said they will hire one of us to kill one of us just to say one of us did it. Don't let that go over your head.
Do you know how much dignity it takes to say no to the IMF when they come at you and say, we'll give you billions and billions of dollars? And you say, no, thank you very much. I don't want it. I care more about my people.
Yeah.
Most puppets in position, especially in these African countries, are out here for the money. Now here comes this supposed chosen one, the Messiah of Africa, the hope of Africa, Ibrahim Traore, saying no to money. All these puppets are saying to themselves, what the hell is this? This is, to some extent, some of these puppets think that Ibrahim Traore is being disrespectful by rejecting these loans.
Yeah. I saw something like that. Stubborn. I believe I saw that word. Stubborn for rejecting the IMF loan.
And there's some puppets around here that will say, you don't care about your people that much. Because if you did, you'd take that money, you'd take that opportunity, those means, and try to go and build some things in your country.
These citizens are applauding him even more and supporting him even more for saying no to that.
You see this man here? He needs super armed security. In fact, the entire world needs to do a chained prayer for this man. Just within 2 years, do you know what Ibrahim Traore has actually done? First of all, he just made education free for everybody in Burkina Faso, which is crazy. He also launched an emergency ambulance service, and I've never heard of this in any African country. The service aims to provide 24-hour emergency healthcare to all citizens regardless of financial status. And under his leadership, like I said, this is just within 2 years. Burkina Faso's GDP, which is the gross domestic product, which is used to measure how well a country is doing economically, grew from approximately 18.8 billion to 22.1 billion. He also reduced the salaries of ministers and parliamentarians by 30% and increased the salaries of civil servants by 50%. He paid off Burkina Faso's local debts. He established 2 tomato processing plants. He put a stop to the export of unrefined gold from Burkina Faso to Europe. And to my understanding, he's actually trying to build a gold refinery in Burkina Faso. He banned French military operations in Burkina Faso, he banned French media in Burkina Faso, and he expelled French troops from Burkina Faso. Now, why the French are angry about this is because usually Francophone countries depend on France to some capacity. And if other countries, Francophone countries within Africa, start getting self-sufficiency, they won't need France, leaving France's role.
Hope you have watched a very that reply and also an online family who have come out and also defending the Ibrahim Traore and reaction about what's now happening in Burkina Faso. So for those who are watching me for the first time, Usain Bolt, I hope you all know Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is from Jamaica, and Jamaica is from Caribbean country. That is some of the those Caribbean countries, because we have a Caribbean country comprises of just Guyana, Haiti, Jamaica, and Haiti. So those are the country in Caribbean, and those Caribbean, those white people were our African were taken as a slave to those islands. When they reached on that island, they spent there, and that's why we hate now those islands. And just Jamaica is just a small island, and it has an approximately 2.8 million people, and the people are living outside. Diaspora is around 3 million. So, and it has now come to be an inflation island, and it has a lot of tourist attraction in those areas, one of the best. So I can finish that those Jamaicans and Africa are just the same. So Usain Bolt came from those countries, from Jamaica, and he was sending a message to written a message to Ibrahim Traore, because Ibrahim Traore has received a lot of critics across all over the world, from France, from United States. They wanted to assassinate. So he sent a letter to Ibrahim Traore: you guys just be strong, don't be panic, and nobody will just eliminate you. God will really fighting for you, and just continue doing the work of Burkina Faso, because when Usain Bolt viewed the work of Ibrahim Traore, he has no any crime that he has done in Burkina Faso. He is just doing his work, and with a lot of energy, and that's what is the only thing that has made those West country to come out and started a war against Ibrahim Traore, and even they wanted to eliminate Ibrahim Traore. So he has come out and really defending Ibrahim Traore from elimination, and I have seen people now across the world also reacting on Ibrahim Traore, because they really love Ibrahim Traore, and people are now standing with Ibrahim Traore. There was an attempt of arrest against Ibrahim Traore. For those who are watching, Ibrahim Traore has been attempted killing 20 attempts, and all has failed because of the protection that Ibrahim Traore have, because he don't trust any words now, and the people now guarding him is from Burkina Faso. There is no any European country that is guarding Ibrahim Traore, and that is the security that he has. And that is also now happening also in Mali and Niger, and we had they were withdrawn from ECOWAS. That is what the name was given, and they have now AES. That is now the name that it have, and they have really defending the people of Burkina Faso. And that movement has started in Burkina Faso, and I've seen it's just spreading a lot of across all over the world, because all now the world are seeing what is now happening in Burkina Faso. because those people, they kept quiet, and those quiet led to the death of Thomas Sangara and also Patros Lumumba. And this time, they have not kept quiet. They have come out in large numbers, and they are really fighting for the people of Burkina Faso. And when you see online people trending and defending Ibrahim Traore, so we know that those critics will not go anywhere, because Ibrahim Traore has there, and he is the loved president now across over the world. And that is why now people are learning from him, and a lot of presidents now are learning from him. And I've seen a lot of puppet president from western Africa. They are the one who are now using that Ibrahim. They are sponsoring those West to come to arrest Ibrahim Traore, those puppet leaders. And that is the message that now have started, that we don't want the puppet leaders to Western countries. We want the leader who can come out and speak, the leader who can do his progress without the hands of those West people, because those West people, they even don't like us. They just want to use us. They don't even like the progress in our countries. They just want to use us and also taking our resources. But Ibrahim Traore has made sure that the resources of Burkina Faso has remained in Burkina Faso. No any resources is taken outside Burkina Faso. It's benefiting the people of Burkina Faso. So kindly guys, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly submit your subscription, like, share and comment. Bye for now.